Have you ever wondered what happens when a cybersecurity incident strikes? In this digital age, our lives are increasingly intertwined with the world of technology, and as we delve deeper into this realm, the specter of cybersecurity threats looms larger than ever. From giant corporations to individual users, no one is immune to the potential fallout of these incidents. Cybersecurity incidents can be devastating, causing colossal financial losses, damaging reputations, and even threatening national security. The stakes are high and the consequences can be dire. But there's a silver lining. With a comprehensive and structured response procedure, these threats can be tackled head-on. Such a procedure involves a series of steps designed to minimize damage, contain the threat, and learn from the incident to bolster future defenses. It's akin to a well-rehearsed dance, each step meticulously planned and executed with precision. In the next few minutes, we will unravel the steps of an incident response procedure. When a cybersecurity incident strikes, the first step is identification. Now let's break this down. Identification is all about detecting and reporting the incident. In the vast digital landscape where potential threats can lurk in any corner, having robust detection systems is vital. We're talking about systems that can sniff out anomalies in network traffic, irregularities in user behavior, or any other signs of potential breaches. But it's not all about the tech. It's equally important to foster a culture that encourages reporting. Remember, machines are great at crunching data, but it's the human eye that often spots the out-of-place piece in the puzzle. So whether it's an employee noticing a suspicious email or a system administrator detecting a network anomaly, every report matters. Every bit of information helps in painting a clearer picture of what's happening. Once the incident is identified, the next step is to contain it. And that's where we'll pick up in the next scene. After identifying the incident, the next steps are containment and eradication. When a cybersecurity incident strikes, it's like discovering a wildfire in the heart of a forest. The immediate reaction? Stop the fire from spreading and extinguish it. That's precisely what containment and eradication aim to do in the world of cybersecurity. Containment is all about limiting the impact of the incident. Think of it as deploying fire breaks in that forest fire analogy. It's about creating barriers that prevent the threat from further infiltrating your system, and it's a vital step in incident response. But it's not just about slamming doors shut. It's a delicate dance that requires careful planning and execution. Why so? Well, hasty containment can often lead to loss of vital evidence that could help in understanding the nature of the attack. Or worse, it can even tip off the attacker that you're onto them. So containment isn't just about isolating the affected systems. It's about doing it smartly, ensuring you preserve valuable information and avoid alerting the attacker unnecessarily. Now, once the threat is contained, the next step is eradication. If containment is about building fire breaks, eradication is like dousing the flames. It's the process of completely removing the threat from your system. This could involve deleting malicious files, blocking compromised IP addresses, or even rebuilding entire systems from scratch. It's about ensuring that no trace of the threat remains. However, eradication is not a step to be taken lightly. It requires a deep understanding of the threat and its impact on your system. You need to know what you're dealing with, where it's hiding, and how it's affecting your system. Only then can you truly eradicate the threat. And remember, eradication is not the end of the incident response process. It's just one part of a larger strategy. After all, once the fire is out, the forest still needs time to recover and grow back stronger. With the threat contained and eradicated, recovery begins. Recovery is the stage where systems are restored and returned to normal operations. In the aftermath of any cybersecurity incident, recovery is the beacon of light at the end of the tunnel. It's the point where we dust off the debris, patch up the holes, and get the engines humming again. Yet it's more than just a technical exercise. It's a meticulous process, a careful dance of checks and balances, ensuring that every system, every file, every byte is clean before we give it the green light. Picture this, you're in a war zone and your base has just been hit. The enemy has retreated, but you're not about to just waltz back in without checking for booby traps, right? That's what recovery is like in cybersecurity. You're not just restoring systems, you're ensuring they're safe and secure, free from any lingering threats or hidden malware. But there's another facet to recovery that's just as critical: learning. Every incident, every breach, every attack, is a treasure trove of lessons waiting to be unearthed. Each one is a chance to learn, to grow, to adapt, and to fortify our defenses. You see, in the world of cybersecurity, complacency is the enemy. The moment we stop learning is the moment we become vulnerable. So we must treat each incident as a classroom, each attack as a teacher, each breach as a lesson. We must ask ourselves, what went wrong? How did it happen? How can we prevent it from happening again? And it's not just about pointing fingers or placing blame. It's about understanding the intricacies of the attack, the subtle nuances, the clever tactics. It's about dissecting the incident, piece by piece, until we fully comprehend the hows and the whys. Then, armed with this newfound knowledge, we refine our strategies, bolster our defenses, and improve our incident response procedures. We take the lessons learned and use them to become stronger, smarter, and more resilient. Because you see, in cybersecurity, every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every failure is a stepping stone to success. And every incident is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to improve. Post-incident, it's crucial to review and improve the incident response procedure. So, what have we learned about incident response procedures? Well, it all starts with identification. Spotting the signs of a cyber incident early can be the difference between a minor hiccup and a major catastrophe. Then comes containment, where efforts are made to limit the spread of the cyber threat. It's like putting up a digital quarantine around the affected areas. After that, we have eradication. This is where the real work begins, as we eliminate the threat from our systems entirely. This leads us into recovery, where we restore our systems to their normal functioning, keeping a vigilant eye out for any remnants of the threat. Lastly, we take our lessons learned. We analyze what went wrong, what went right, and how we can improve our response in the future. Each of these steps is crucial in maintaining a robust cybersecurity posture. Remember, in the world of cybersecurity, it's not about if an incident will occur but when, so stay safe, stay prepared, stay